Good afternoon to all of you. I must say that I am, by the tradition of Roorkee, I am really nervous to speak in front of my seniors. Respected Professor Banerjee, Mr. Buddhiraja, Mr. Verma, Mr. Gupta, Mr. Thinwal, senior alumni and their families, my peer alumni and their families, friends, teachers, ladies and gentlemen. It's an absolute honor for me to be standing here. And I really thank Roorkee for considering me worthy for this award. One can think of and can dedicate one's success to many parts of one's life. But I have no hesitation in saying that my entire success is dedicated to University of Roorkee, which is being called today IIT Roorkee. Today is a very special day for me. And it's a special day for three distinct reasons. The first and foremost, that I got this opportunity to stand in front of you and take this award. The second one is that I always thought that if I could do something and could give back to my alma mater, I should be doing it rather than saying it. And today we are going to launch one of our portal connecting students, faculty and alumni. And the third is the most important part is that today also happens to be the golden jubilee of my father, Shri Ram Sharan Sharma, who is sitting here. I would like him to stand up and all of you to give him a round of applause. My parents, my family, my friends, their blessings, their motivation and their best wishes have been responsible for whatever I have achieved in my life. And I would say that today this award I would like to dedicate to my parents. My mother could not come here, but I dedicate it to you, Papa, who graduated from here in 1962. Now, why I said that all my existence, my being belongs to Roorkee. And I say it because when you start looking back in your life and you start seeing the fundamental guiding principles of life, you can count on fingers the basic learnings which guide you through in your life. I feel that the three basic learnings which I had in my life, which became not only the direction but the fundamental of my life, either came from Roorkee or came at the time when I was studying here. Before I came here, I believed that if you have the ability, courage, the stamina to run faster, you can be first in the race. But then later on I realized that you can always do that. But which race you are going to participate is also dependent beyond your control. And in my view, that control comes from the blessings of your teachers, your elders, and your well-wishers. I feel that blessing is something which cannot be given and which cannot be taken. Blessing is one thing in life which has to be earned. So I decided that I have to earn these blessings. That was my first and foremost lesson. The second lesson I learned, and I can say unfortunately on the last day when I was leaving from here on 31st of May 1984, but nevertheless it was not late. I was getting interviewed by a gentleman and he asked me, Mr. Sharma. So I really felt very happy that somebody is calling me Mr. Sharma in fourth year. So he said, Mr. Sharma, can you tell me what you have learned in your electrical engineering? And I said, sir, I have learned that motor efficiency is at full load. You can apply it to yourself, you can apply it to your family, you can apply it to your institution, you can apply to a community, you can apply to a nation, and wherever you apply it, it becomes maximum as long as it is on full load. So this is my second learning, which I not only applied on myself, but applied on every organization or everything which I did. The third learning came when I was in second year. I was very fortunate that a friend of mine gifted me autobiography of Harivansh Rai Bachchan. And it was the second part of Harivansh Rai Bachchan, which was Need Ka Nirman Phir. Those of you who are familiar with his life would know that he lost his first very, very early in his life. And while he was struggling, and he was in tremendous love with his wife, so when he was really struggling to cope up with himself, he used to go to places where he could live alone. In one of such trips, he went to Bareilly and he stayed with his friend. In one of those evenings, his friends invited him and he said, Harivansh, you should come because there are some guests. In those guests, there was Teji Bachchan. And during the evening, after everything finished, he narrated or he recited one poem. The poem was his thinking that in life you cannot do anything with the sentiments. And I recite that poem for you, which becomes the guiding force of my life. Because everybody used to come and give his sympathies or their sympathies to him. So he said, क्या करूं संवेदना लेकर तुम्हारी क्या करूं, क्या करूं संवेदना लेकर तुम्हारी क्या करूं, मैं दुखी जब जब हुआ संवेदना तुमने दिखाई, मैं कृतज्ञ हुआ हमेशा रीति दोनों ने निभाई, किंतु इस आभार का हो उठा है बोझ भारी, क्या करूं संवेदना लेकर तुम्हारी क्या करूं। एक भी उच्छ्वास मेरा हो सका किस दिन तुम्हारा, एक भी उच्छ्वास मेरा हो सका किस दिन तुम्हारा, उस नयन में बह सकी कब इस नयन की अश्रुधारा, सत्य को बांधे रहेगी शब्द की कब तक पिटारी, क्या करूं संवेदना लेकर तुम्हारी क्या करूं। So I could see that emotions or sympathy has no value. So I decided to myself, and I wrote a sentence in 1981 or 82. Emotions or sentiments without commitments are like words without meaning. And I decided that every sentiment or emotion which I have, it has to be backed by commitment. And I'm very happy to say that all these three learnings which I had came during my stay in Roorkee, and they still are the guiding force or the guiding principles of my life. So I can never ever thank Roorkee enough, and I must say that I dedicate to whatever I do or my existence to Roorkee. Thank you very much.